What's going on, guys? It's EatABullet81 here, and today I'm bringing you a Black Ops 2 multiplayer trailer breakdown. When I watched this trailer, I thought it looked really good. They've added a few things that look really cool. They've changed a few things up. They're going to make some people happy with this. They're going to make others just ticked off, but overall it looks good. So let's get started. Now in this first clip right here, you're going to see the loadout. This looks like a normal loadout. He's got the M8A1 assault rifle with an attachment, a pistol with an attachment, looks like some kind of knife, 3 perks, a grenade, and 2 shock charges, which we'll talk about here in just a few minutes. Now, the main thing I wanted to actually focus your attention on is the at the bottom right hand corner, right at the rounds, you have something that says the name of the gun, the M8A1, and it says select fire, and then right out beside that it says burst. Now this looks like it's going to be able to you're going to be able to select if you want to go burst fire or full auto or something like that, either whenever you're customizing it in the loadout or on the fly like in Battlefield 3, which is really cool and is really needed for a COD game. Now, coming up, you're going to see him use the shock charge. Now, take a look at this thing. It's got a spike at the end of it. So, this thing, it looks like you could throw it in ceilings, walls, close by enemies, and it's just going to shock the hell out of them and stun them. Like right here, you see the guy's got electricity going all around him. And I'm not sure if that's going to work kind of like the Wily Pete in Black Ops 1, where it's smoke but it does a little bit of damage, or if it's going to cause a little bit of small amounts of damage over time, thus making it easier to get kills, because we all know the less bullets you use in Call of Duty games, it's always better. So this tac grenade looks like it's going to be really useful. Now in this next clip, I want you to pay really close attention. I'm going to slow this thing down. He's using a gun called the POW 57 MMS, or it could be the PDW 57 MMS. It either looks like it's going to be a light machine gun, assault, or an assault rifle with extended mags or something. But I want you to take a look at this. I'm going to slow it down. Pay close attention to the red dot sight he has on it. Did you catch that? If you've noticed, you'll see a light going across the scope from the bottom right hand corner all the way up, and it kind of goes across the map. Now take a look at the right hand corner of that scope. On the right hand side, you can see a guy through that white shipping crate. This is the X-ray scope that was talked about. It doesn't look like it's going to be a kill streak reward. It looks like it's going to be an ordinary scope that you can unlock and throw on there, so where you can bust campers that are hiding behind walls. Looks really cool, and I can't wait to be able to use this scope. And right here, you have the dolphin dive. It's making a comeback. It's awesome. We all love doing it in Black Ops 1. Glad it's back. I just threw this screenshot in here because I thought it looked pretty cool. Now, if you notice right here, you can see that it's definitely the X-ray scope. not only did he see through the walls, but you've got this huge amount of smoke right there, and it's got this white outline of the enemy. So you can see through anything, and it's actually has somewhat different kinds of effects through different environments, be smoke, walls, probably brush. So if you got somebody just in a ghillie suit, just kind of laying down in the grass, hiding out somewhere, playing hidden masters, you're gonna be able to bust these guys with it, which is pretty cool. I like that. I cannot wait to use this scope. It's gonna be really fun to use. Now in this next clip right here, pay attention to that digital loadout, which, by the way, I like how they designed that. It looks really cool. Looks like whenever you respawn, this loadout comes up on the nearest wall at various different spots on the map, and as you run past it, it goes away. But pay close attention to it. It's obviously an LMG. It's the LSAT LMG with a hybrid sight. And he's got 2 attachments on it, but he's missing a perk. He's got 2 perks, but he's missing one. And he's got a grenade, tac grenade, and an attachment for a pistol. But that's it. So there's a bit of a trade-off here. If you want to have 2 attachments, you're going to have to forgo something else, which I think is it makes things interesting. Also, if you notice on the bottom left hand, if you notice on the bottom left hand of the screen, you'll see right where the score is at, right above that, it says 75 points to win, which I think is pretty cool, especially for newcomers who they don't know how many points it takes to win a match. And they have to keep playing through the matches and learn what it takes, what score you have to get to win. This tells you as you keep getting kills, it counts it down. So that's a really cool feature. And right here, he drops the sound cannon. Now this sound cannon is actually something that is used today. Not any kind of portable cannon that can fold out as of now, but it is in full operational order today. They've used it at the RNC convention a few years back whenever Bush was in office. They've used it to quell riots. They've used it in the military. So yeah, it's a real thing, and I'm glad it's being introduced, because it could be pretty useful in the Call of Duty series. Because what it seems to do is it seems to stun the enemy. I'm not sure, like as with the shock charge, I'm not sure if it does any kind of damage. These things have actually, it's been proven that they can cause damage to people caught in their blast. It's labeled as a non-lethal crowd control device, but it has been proven to cause damage. Don't know if it's going to cause damage in this game, probably not, but it's really cool that they're going to use it. Now if you notice right here, after he shoots these guys, if you look, you see something that says Guardian Suppress or Guardian Suppressor, and you've got plus 120 above it. It looks like that maybe whenever you use certain kill streaks and you get kills in conjunction with those kill streaks, that you actually earn more points to go to your next reward. Which, if true, is pretty damn cool. I like that. And take a look at this loadout. He's running the Camo CQB assault rifle, and he's got 2 perks and something else. So once again, you can switch perks for grenades and all that. Here we've got some quadrotor gameplay, and right here he uses something that's kind of like a stinger. It's the FHJ18AA, and I want you to watch this because when he shoots this thing down, it's really cool. Because in previous Call of Duty games, when you shot something down, it just blew up to bits and just disintegrated. This thing, it looks like what it's doing is it knocks it off course. As you see, the quadrotor flies through the air, and then ultimately it crashes into the fire truck and blows up. Now, what I want to know, if there was an enemy right over there and it hits on something, that it hits on like a truck or something that can be blown up, will it kill that enemy? If so, that'd be really cool. Take a look at the sight on the AN-94. This thing is this sight that he has on it looks pretty ridiculous. It covers up most of the screen, but if you take a look at the corners of this sight in the viewfinder, you've got some numbers up there at the top left hand corner, and there's a blue arrow on each corner of the sight. And take a look at those triangles. This sight is another brand new sight that they have in Black Ops 2. And it just lights these guys up. I'm not sure if it actually lights these guys up and paints them on the map, kind of like Recon does or something like that, or if it just works kind of like Marksman, except puts these diamonds around them. But it looks like it could be kind of useful. A bit cumbersome, and it looks like it takes up way too much of the screen, but it seems like it could be really damn useful. Now, the riot shields, they're actually called assault shields, and I like that because you can take these things. They're a lot different than the riot shields. Not only can they be used as a riot shield and provide cover for you, but you can also stake them into the ground, or stand them up and fire out of the hole that's on the shield. So that's pretty cool. I kind of like the design of that. I may actually have to try shields again. And for all the Battlefield 3 players whose biggest complaint, or one of the many complaints, was that in Battlefield 3 you could see bullets in the mags, but in COD you couldn't. Well, you can now, so you can suck it. I just put this screenshot in here because this is the AGR robot killstreak reward. And I put the screenshot in here because, to me, it just reminded me of the Ed 209. And it looks, and that screenshot, to me, makes that thing just look pretty damn intimidating. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Now, pay close attention to this. This one is actually really important. This is a knifer. And, if you notice, look at his perks. He's got either 3 perks and 3 different types of armor, or customized camo, because he looks different than all the other guys. Either that, or he's just got 6 perks. He's got a gun, but he also has a knife. Now, pay close attention to this, because this actually is going to show how knifing works. It's going to dispel some rumors, but it's also going to confirm some rumors. So take a look at this. Now right here, you see him pull the knife out. He's got it in his hand. So it seems like you're going to have to equip the knife in order to be able to use it. So it seems like there's not going to be any more panic knifing. So that's something to be mindful about when you decide you want to run a knifer. Just remember that. And as he comes up here, you see that camo. He looks like he's decked out like a ninja, almost like Snake Eyes. And right here it dispels a rumor. The rumor was that it was going to take two swipes with a normal knife and 4 swipes with a tactical knife or something like that. It only takes 1 hit with a knife still. And you got the Tomahawk going right into the guy's face. I'm glad the Tomahawk is back. It was always really fun to use, and I can't wait to use it. It looks like it's gonna be awesome. Now watch this next clip right here, because this guy quickscopes with the DSR, and then he comes up with the Ballista and one-shots this guy. Kind of reminds me of the World at War bolt action rifles, but just had the iron sights where you had to earn the scope. Maybe you have to earn some of the scopes in Black Ops 2. Don't know for sure, but that looks really cool. Okay, in this next image, there's a lot of speculation as to what this thing is. At first, I thought it was a UAV remote, you know, the remotes you call in the UAV with, but then I kind of started looking at it, and I noticed whenever he drops his hand, the icon up underneath the 16 goes away, so I was kind of thinking, well, it could be a tack insertion. But later on in the video, and this is coming up right around the end of the trailer, but later on, you notice that there's a swarm of these planes, these drone planes flying around, and it's in the same area that this guy is at. So what I'm thinking is this thing could probably be some kind of homing beacon that these planes can go down on, and it lets them know where they need to start flying around at and where the enemies are at, that way that they can fly in, target them, and crash into them. Maybe it's some kind of homing beacon. Maybe it paints a certain section of the map and targets where he wants these planes to come in and fly down and crash onto these guys. But you'll see that here in a little bit. But this guy right here, you'll see in the next few clips, he's running the M16-12 shotgun. It's a full auto shotgun, so this looks like this is going to be one of the most favorite and overpowered shotguns in the game. He's also running the C4 on that, and it kind of looks like it works like it does in the Modern Warfare series, which was damn good. I like that. Now, pay close attention right here.
Final moments of this multi-team team deathmatch. Great vertical positioning here. Spots 2 players. Tosses out 1 shock charge and a second.
Yep, you heard right. That's a new feature, a new match type, multi-team team deathmatch. And if you notice, right up there at the top of the screen, it shows there's 3 teams there. And it looks like you probably got 3 people to each team. Not sure how many people are actually going to be on each team, but it's 3 teams pitted against each other. That's pretty cool. I cannot wait to try that out.
Can he get them both? Takes out DJ Vaughn. Smokes Macus with the double kill. Holy sh!
So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, tell me what you think about Black Ops 2. What are you excited for? What do you want to use? And do you think it's going to be a little more balanced or what? So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. And I'll see you on November 13th of this year when Black Ops 2 drops. Catch you later.